Okay, this is the second part to the LO2 assignment. Understand the value of participating in outdoor activities within the outdoor activity unit RO56. So this will contribute to the last one that I gave you. So the same format as we've looked at before, and as probably you've seen throughout all the others. So what you might need are some paper and a pen, and ideally, if you can, it'd be useful if you could get your week 4 Cambridge National preparation work that I set you on Teams, as that will link to this part. So you should already have then the introduction from the last PowerPoint and the benefits of participation. So this one we are going to look at the skills developed. So what skills are developed by doing outdoor activities, and just to remind you that they are outdoor adventurous activities, so things that we looked at in the LO1 assignment, so canoeing, rock climbing, abseiling. In this, I've made a big point of putting it does say there in bold that you must include, as well as the skill development for the outdoor activities, that you must include and discuss how those skills are used in your life now, how you use them, how you implement them now, and could use them in your future once you have developed them. And then we need to look at the conclusion. So the marking criteria, we're now looking at the bottom part of the marking criteria, which is in bold. And if you want to look to the marking band 3, we're looking at explaining most of the skills which can be developed by doing outdoor activities and providing a wide range of reasons as to how they are of value to you as an individual. So how do you use them in your life now, or could use them in the future? So first of the skill development is social skills. So how do we develop social skills within outdoor activities? So we can look at non-verbal and verbal communication, who we interact with, how we conduct ourselves, and again around the outside is some useful tips to what to include, and some sentence starters there. So think about all the different social skills, what you need to talk to people, and how they can be developed by doing outdoor activities, and try to be specific if you can, and link it to a couple outdoor activities. I've also starred there, how do you use social skills now in your life and could use them in the future? So you do use them a lot now, in school, your sports clubs, at home, and then how would you use them in the future? So you must include that to get into the top marking bands. You could have a pause here to make some notes, use the notes that you did for week 4 work, and just add to that. Okay, the second skill development then is team building skills. So what activities in the outdoor adventurous activities, what are team building skills? You might want to think of an example here first. So what activity is actually a team building activity, and then think about the things that you need to work as a team. So communication, cooperation, listening skills, and think about how those are developed during that activity. How do you use them? So again, there's some helpful tips around the outside. And then starred is, why are these important in your life? How do you use team building skills now? So you don't just have to think about PE based ones when you're playing football, but think about other areas of your life, other areas of your school life. And then again, how could you use team building skills in your future? So in preparation, you might need them for university, working as part of a group on an assignment, in a job, working as a team. So various answers that you could use there. Again, if you want to pause here to make some notes on your paper. Number 3 then for skill development is decision-making skills. So what outdoor activities do you need to make decisions in, and why are they important? What are the outcomes of those decisions? Again, you could on this one try to think about the outdoor activity that really does need some good decision-making skills. Orienteering possibly, rock climbing, different routes, and go down that route of giving the example and then telling me how those skills are developed within that activity. So again, there's some questions around the outside, some hints, and starred is how do you use this skill in your life now and could use it in the future. You want to pause there again to make some notes. Skill number 4, planning and organisation. So all the outdoor activities, because the nature of them, will need a lot of planning and organisation, some more than others. If you can try and think of an outdoor activity that needs a lot of planning and organisation for safety because of where you're going, what you're using, then again try and think of an example first and base your paragraph around the skill then, the activity, and then link it back to the skill. Again, you might need 2 examples here. Some pointers around the outside of what you might want to, the questions you might want to answer within this paragraph, and things you might need to look at. Again, as well, you need to look at how you use planning and organisation in your life now. So you could link it to Cambridge National and the plan of the session, or just planning your day, planning your revision timetable, organising when you're going to revise for what exams and why you do that, and then how might you need planning or organisation in your future. Just going to pause there if you want to make some notes. Skill development number 5 then is problem solving. You need to think about solutions to issues and problems that may arise during outdoor adventurous activities. Yeah, so what outdoor activities might need problem solving? So there are specific activities that work around problem solving. So the spider's web, raft building, when you've got a set amount of equipment. So again, you might look at the activities and then link them back to problem solving. How do you develop that skill by doing those activities? They're just 2. Try and think of your own, please, and again, give a couple of examples. Some help around the outside of the PowerPoint. And again, you must tell me how you use problem solving in your life now and could potentially use it in your future. How will you use that skill? Take a pause there if you want to make some notes. The final skill then is communication skills. So how are communication skills developed by doing outdoor activities? This is quite open. You can use a variety of outdoor activities for this, any of those that we used in LO1 assignment. So what are communication skills? Who do you communicate with? About what? Why is it important that you communicate with somebody during an outdoor activity? So there's loads of areas you can think about there. Those are things I've just put in the bubbles there to help you. And again, with this, you need to tell me how you use communication skills now in your life, and why it's appropriate that you use them, who with, in what context, and again, then how you might use them in your future. Just want to take a pause there if you just want to add something to your notes. So, just to go back to the assignment layout, that is all the content for the assignment from this PowerPoint and the last one. So you need an introduction, you need the benefits, which is from the last PowerPoint, and then this PowerPoint added to that skill development, so all the things we've just discussed, how are they developed through doing outdoor activities, and then you must tell me how you use those in your life now, how they are of value to you now and could be in your future. And then just a brief conclusion to summarise what you've discussed about the importance and the benefits of participating in outdoor activities.